So we're live. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Derek D. Wildman, and we're doing another episode of the Checkmate Double Show. We're on here with my co-host Joseph Gasson and candidate master Kameron Tolliver from Detroit, Michigan. If you don't know Kameron is pretty much one of the strongest African American chess players. I'm not even gonna say it, one of the strongest chess players in Michigan. He holds a USCF rating of about 20, I just say 2032. He got his candidate master title last year at the World Open. He's played numerous cage matches. He played in Detroit versus Chicago. He played in the 4-on-4 between Detroit versus Chicago. He played a cage match with legendary Tom Murphy. He played another cage match with another Chicago legend, Big Pond. Online matches with Steven Jennings. While I'm talking about it, you got a hell of a resume. But how you doing, Cam? And introduce yourself to the viewers.
I'm good. I'm Cameron, chess player from Detroit. Uh, Basically started playing chess in high school, seriously. Uh, but I've learned how to play since, I don't know, like 12 or something, like when I was like 10 or something. But like, it was just total, like, not serious, like, barely moved to pieces, like 100 rated pretty much, you know. uh, but I like really started playing like in high school. Like, I started the chess club and I was rated like zero pretty much. Like, everybody beat me, you know. So I mean, I pretty much started in high school.
So let me ask you a question. So you're a late
Yeah,
bloomer, huh? You pretty much said you're a late bloomer, right? You
yeah, I
started
would
what,
say so.
ninth grade?
Definitely. I didn't get yeah, yep, ninth grade. I didn't get my first rating. My first rating was like the city tournament, and like what was it called, Metro League back then?
Yeah, the Metro League. Yeah, the
PSL
Metro
League.
League.
You know, yeah, like it was like one of those tournaments. My first rating was like 840 or something, like terrible. You know, but I kind of just stuck with it, and uh, we're here today. We're here today. You know, like I basically just play like online all the time, and that's kind of what I did. Um, I don't want to say I'm self-taught because I learned a lot from everybody, but I basically got like most of my like online from like back when online was like not as popular as it was today, and I kind of got into it
Okay.
early. But
Joe, you want to pick up off that?
Yeah, so when did you actually start like taking it seriously?
Yeah, when I first started taking it serious, like when I started in like the chess club, like I literally like I walked past the classroom, Coach Burnett was like, you want to join the chess club? You know, I was like, yeah, I want to join. There's this girl named Ayana. I don't know if y'all remember.
Ayana
She was like
Rogers?
freshman, like she was probably like 1200 at the time. I don't remember. No, I don't remember her last name, but
Dark skin?
she was like freshman. Like everybody was freshman. Yeah, dark skin. Yep.
Yeah, I think her name was Ayana
Yep.
Rogers.
So
She wore glasses.
I got crushed. I don't think she had glasses.
Okay, go ahead.
But I got crushed, and came back the next time, still getting crushed. Like it was all bad, But I kind of felt like motivated to like get better, so I started playing online. Just, I played on like Yahoo Chess, like Yahoo Chess, and, like all those back then, like Yahoo Pogo, back then I just played on there, And then I moved up to it's a site called FICS, the Free Internet Chess Server, and I had an account there,
Yeah.
and I played on there. And I mostly did like long games, like 50 games, and that's where I'm like most of my experience. You know, I'll just play a 15-minute game. Like I'll just have a computer like all the way on the other side of it, and I'll be doing something, homework or something, and just like play that game, and I'll just keep playing and watch videos online. Back then, YouTube wasn't that popular for chess. So there was like a few YouTube creators back then. Like one of them was like I don't know if you guys know like J Roby
Never heard
or
of.
like real like I'm talking like 06, you know, like J Roby, Green Castle Black, which is a big thing like Matt Pullen from Chicago.
Oh.
That guy.
No, I didn't. I don't
Never
even
heard
think
of
I
him.
knew what YouTube was in
Greg
06.
Shahadi had a bunch of videos. Like,
Okay,
yeah, like,
okay.
chess online was just like they had like the ICC, but like as far as like chess videos, it was basically Greg Shahadi, and that was pretty much it. You know, and I kind of watched his videos a lot. He played the English, so I kind of took up the English that way. Um, and I just kind of watched all his videos and played online. That's kind of how I got my rating up pretty. I would say pretty good. I think I was 1,500 and as a sophomore.
So Cam, let me ask you a question. If that's cool, I can ask you a question.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you started late, like high school, right? So you said you was 800, and I know you said you watched a lot of YouTube videos and all that other stuff. But for the people listening, what books did you read? Because you started in high school, and when you was leaving high school, you was pretty much 1900, or let's just say 2000, right? So during that time when you're in high school, you know, you got finals, you know, studying, you know, that's a lot of work and trying to study and do chess. How did you balance all that, and what, you know, material books you read, you know, to help you improve your game during this time? Because you are already behind by the, you know, people start scholastic young, so you're already behind. So what did you read? You know what I'm saying? And how did you manage your time to get all that studying in, if you don't mind me asking?
You know what? Like, remember that yellow book that all the Kingsmen has, like that yellow tactics book.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly what
Like,
book
that
you're
was
talking
it.
about.
Like, I didn't really have like. I mean, I got a lot of books now because I can afford them, but like back then, like I didn't really have no books. You know, like it was just the internet pretty much. Like
What?
there ways more books online, like you know, probably illegally, but
Mr. Nonchalant, we talking about this.
I can't.
I got.
Oh,
Go ahead, Joe. You got it.
No,
you got it. It's yours.
Yeah, I can't tell you the exact name of the book. It's like chess worksheet puzzles or something like that. I'll look it up and I put I'll look it up and put the title in the description or whatever. But I can't think of the name of the book offhand.
It's a yellow. Yeah, yellow. I don't know it. But go ahead, Cam. Finish off if you was coming from.
Yeah, it's just like a yellow. It's probably a really bad book these days. But I mean, like any book that shows you tactics is going to be pretty good for the most part. You know, like easy tactics, and that's kind of where I'm at these days. I'm just like running through really easy tactics, just trying to get my vision up. You know, because I think a lot of people are really bad at the fundamentals. You know, and that's a good way to get the blitz up too. Like if you just master like maiden 1 and 2, you know, and see them like instantly.
Now,
but I did like chess tactics a lot.
Now, when you were in say 10th grade, I think you said you had just hit 1,500. Now, at that point, do you think it was important to actually learn chess theory or continue to work on tactics and puzzles and things of that nature?
I would say if you're 1,500, I think experience matters most. Like your opening repertoire probably doesn't have to be that extensive. Like I think I just play like the English, and it wasn't like that at all. Like I was an English player, and I just like played it. Like you just get decent off the English. Like you don't really need any theory. Like if you're like 1500, you don't really know what to do against that opening anyway. So like a lot of times, like I'll be more familiar with that position, and I'll just trust, some 1400. Like they don't know what to do. And you just kind of get a dominating position, you know.
Exactly.
But back then, if I can go back then, like I would definitely like drill like tactics more.
Yeah, because the problem I was having in that rating range is my opponents didn't know theory. So we were out of the book anyway, but like move at least 5 or 6. We were probably out of the book most games.
Okay. So like you said, for a lot of viewers out there, like Cam said, not only Cam said that, Jimmy said that. From what I'm hearing, is between the ratings of like, I'll just say 1,000 to pretty much under 2,000, man. Tactics, study them tactics. It was a good book that DeVoy had, and I think it was made by the Poger father. I think it was 5,000 checkmates, or it's something like that. That's a good puzzle book. Another book that helped me, and I'm pretty sure everybody had it, is Bruce Pandolfini, Traps and Zaps. I don't know if them traps and zaps. No, I'm just saying I don't know what them traps and zap books work now. Another book we had, Tactics. Well, we used the it wasn't no tactic book, but Bruce Pandolfini has some good material, and Eric Schiller. Remember him? He had a lot of books. He wrote a lot of them books will help. I don't know will it work in this modern day time. And John Nunn's. We all had the big purple and gold John Nunn book of opening. So tactics, CTR, tactics, CTR. Make sure you get them tactics, because from what I'm hearing is like Jimmy always got us saying checkmate anywhere. But you have to have the eye to see it. So study them tactics. Just don't study tactics without the opening, but put your fair share of work in with tactics. That's pretty much what I'm hearing. Y'all agree with me?
I totally agree.
Okay, so let's
sure. Just like
let's go ahead, Cam. My bad. I apologize. Go ahead.
I'll say this the pattern recognition. You see something once, you just do it again. Like if you can just get it in your mind, like how the pieces move, just like mastering how the pieces move. It's not just tactics, just understanding how pieces move.
Okay, so let's move on into the meat of this conversation. So now you're at 2,000, and a lot of people don't know this, but to me, in my opinion, you have gave James Canny. Y'all both went to Cass Tech, even though the last 2 times, and I'm going off topic, but you've played James Canny, I think, to the wire, and y'all games has been so close. Every chess game go like that. You've always, to me, been like one move behind, right? So let's talk about like your aggression. Like you're real, but you really try to go at James Canny skull cap. So let's talk about them 2 games. I don't know if you remember. I know y'all played once at Motor City Open one time. That was the last time y'all played. That was a wild game. And then y'all played another time. I believe that was at the Universal Summer Swiss. So let's talk about you, James Canny, 2 black experts or master experts, and how you really be like throwing the kitchen sink at them, because that's not your style. Go ahead.
No, but me and Jimmy got history together. Like he'll tell you this. Like I was the only player that beat him like in the city tournaments in his whole scholastic career. So like I think it's just styles make the matchups. He got a real style, plushy toy style. You just you hit like some kind of toy, just go like just squeak, and just keep squeak, But eventually, I just come back, But he's always. like he's taken chess like probably like 5 times more serious than I have. You know, he's like probably done like hundreds of overnighters studying chess. You know, way more natural talent than I do. I gotta give him his props. I mean, he definitely one of the pioneers of chess in 2020 with the streaming. You know, so I mean, he's putting in the work. Like he's always putting in the work. Um, and I've always seen him kind of as a rival piece because I pretty much have a good record against him, but I always try to put my best foot forward. You know, because you just want to beat the best. So.
Okay. Joe, you want to pick up off that? And you said, yo, in the chat, I see it. Go. You want to pick up off that too, Joe?
No, I can't. Me and Cam played once, and he beat my ass, so I don't even want to speak on it. I'm still mad about that L I took. No, but the funny thing about they matchup is they're literally like polar opposites. Like Cam is more positional, and Jimmy is just wild. So I don't know how all the games that I've seen them two play. I don't know how they ended up just total like the Motor City game, where I think Jimmy King was on like H1 and he had like one pawn in front of it or something, and Cam King was on like F1, and it was. I don't even know how y'all even got into that type of position with y'all. Well, with Jimmy style, I can see. I don't understand how you allowed it to get that wild.
Oh yeah, I remember that game now. Like, somehow I tried to chase this king around, but he just defend. He had like one move to defend, and he got there, and my attack dwindled. So.
You said your attack wanted out. So let me ask you. Let me ask you another question.
Yeah, my attack stopped working.
You can say your attack just stopped working.
No, I think you missed the win in that game. It was like a Queen C2 or something.
That game was so crazy. I'm just picking.
Yeah, we went over the game. Yeah, like I probably had something there, but it was probably the time struggle. Like I was probably down on time. You know.
Yeah, it was a good game though. I gotta find that game actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can look that game up on ChessBase or something. It got to be on ChessBase. It has to be. Cam, we're gonna get into the meats and bones. So let's talk about you and these Chicago guys, man. You know what I'm saying? You got some scalps, man. You know what I'm saying? You killed Big Pine. We gonna start off that and before I talk about that, like you said, I was supposed to play Pine that day, but some stuff happened. I had to back out, and you played him, and yeah.
That match got ugly soon. Real fast, it got ugly.
Some days you just own your game. Like I was just on my game that day. You know, I was prepared to fight. Like he wanted to play like less games. So I'm just like, no, I want to play all the games. You know. So I mean, like, I'm used to the cage match format. You know, and I'm just better in like pressure situations. Like I'm not really afraid of pressure situations, and that's kind of where my strength is. Like if it's like that's when I kind of just play worse. But when it's like the pressure, lights are on, you know, I try to be my best game, and I think that's what happened that day. But
so how many you played in at least 4 cage matches that I can think of? I know you played Pawn, Murphy, Jennings. I think you played JJ too, didn't you?
No, I didn't play JJ.
You know what? That'd be dope. Cam versus JJ Lane.
Cam killed JJ.
Would you
my cage match? He stopped playing blitz.
You said he stopped playing blitz?
Yeah, I don't know. He plays blitz now because I saw him on Leech Chess, but back then, like, after the season, the NBL season, he stopped playing blitz for a little bit, so that's why we didn't get to have a case match.
Oh, yeah, I remember something. He was trying to chase master or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask both y'all a question. Cam, do you think, like, because you played Tom Murphy, excuse me, you pretty much had like point game or something, and I know you lost that game. I mean that match. Do you think you losing that match made you more prepared for Big Pine?
Yeah, but it's two different atmospheres though. I feel like uh, playing at a house is different than playing at the club. Like the house is a little more intimate. You know, it's more, everybody's there, and the club is a little bit more everybody's doing their own thing. And so it's almost less, you know. But Tom Murphy's one of my favorite opponents to play. Like I would play him like, any day of the week. You know, Tom is he's one of he's a real stand-up guy. Like another styles for like traditional, just kind of just grind down, slow, boring, coffee house chess. You know, so man, I definitely look up to Tom for sure.
Yeah, he played the same way in tournament games. He played the same exact way.
Would you be interested in playing Tom Murphy again after COVID?
Definitely. Like I would play him again. Like we actually played on chess.com. Like we got paired up on chess.com. Like I think like a month ago. And like
no. Murphy ain't playing online. I got it. Murphy ain't playing online. Murphy playing online?
He's on chess.com. His username is
I don't believe it.
Total Fish.
Oh, you got to send us a link to his profile.
Get out of here. Like, Tom Murphy does not have an online profile, bro. Don't put his business out there. The world may, look it up. I believe you. You know what I'm saying? You can send him in a mess, but cause see, players that old, I can't see them being tech set. Like for real, like I can't picture John Brooks playing on league tests. Or no, I'm just being honest, man. Like how Tom got to be about 60, 70, bro. He ain't got no chess.com.
Yeah, I think he like six.
Tom was 2350 when I played chess.com.
Is he?
He's 2277 now. He's like 2300. He's like almost 2400 on chess.com.
No, that's not Tom Murphy, bro. You sure that's Tom Murphy from Chicago?
You got a verification picture, like. Yeah.
Get the. So you telling me Tom Murphy? I mean, listen, it could be true, but it's funny to me, man.
It's funny to me. I'm guessing Pawn, because him and Pawn are real tight. I'm guessing Pawn told him like get online and play whatever, and he did it.
He got to be playing on the phone. He's not playing on the computer, bro.
But he might be. You never know.
Murphy, he's quick online.
Listen, if Tom Murphy has a chess.com account, I'm getting him on this show for sure. So, you see what I'm saying? We have to sit there with him. That means Tom Murphy is tech heavy enough to have. Think about it. That means Tom Murphy got an email. You see what I'm saying?
It's 2020. Who don't have everybody has an email.
No, I'm just saying people around that age are not, come on, we got grandparents. They really not, they stuck in their generation. They not trying to adapt. I'm not saying it couldn't be, but you understand where I'm coming from, right?
Bro, computers been around like 30 years now. If you're in your 70s, you were in your 40s when they came out. So they know what they doing, man. I've seen plenty of old people on computer. I mean, I'm not gonna say older.
Like Al played on ICC. Al was online.
Yeah, but Yeah, but I had to go over there and we had to go over there and set our computer up, make his user handle, and then he would call us because he would forget his password. Yo, nephew, I forgot my login. You know what I'm saying? Could you text it to me? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to rumble right quick. I'm just saying. So it's like if we do hats off him, I just like because like me and John is close. John don't use computers. John sit there with the old book with the old notation, king, bishop, fold, all that other stuff, and that's how he studies. No, for real, like for real. And I'm gonna tell you another something about John Brooks. John Brooks don't look modern chess. He don't go over no new GM games. It's all Alekhine, Casablanca, Pillsbury, Paul Morphy. I know this for a fact because one time you wouldn't believe this. John was so bored. He was like, "Come over here, D. We was at the McDonald's. I'm gonna show your ass something." And pulled out the old book. And I didn't know how to read the book because this old notation. He like, this is what I look at. Casablanca, Alec, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said when you said Murphy had a chess.com, it just messed me up because they're around the same age. You see what I'm saying?
Right. That's funny.
No,
let's get back on topic. So Cam, what was your best performance USCF tournaments?
Shit. The draw of Ben Feingold.
Oh yeah. Drawing Ben Feingold is pretty good, but I should have won that game. I would say my best tournament performance was it was a Michigan Open where I won like 5 out of 7 or something. I beat a few experts. I think I almost won that Michigan Open. Like I think I almost tied for first if I'd have won my last game versus I think Andrew Hubbard or something.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I was one game away from winning the Michigan Open if I'd have won.
That would have been sick.
Let me go back into this Feingold game because I've never saw the game, but somebody told me that you were up a piece, got nervous, and just took a draw instead of trying to fight it out. But I can understand, were you nervous up a piece against Ben Feingold?
No, actually, he tricked me into a draw. Like it was a 3-fold repetition. So like what happened was he had the repetition and like it came over. He was like, it was the same position 3 times.
Right.
Back then I didn't know that. Like I thought it was just like the same like sequence of moves, but it's actually the same position 3 times.
Right.
But yeah, so he got me on that. But I'll definitely take a draw versus the GM. Like that was definitely my best book. He did just drop a piece, but I did play the game. So I mean, I can't say that he lost the game. Like,
what color did you have and what opening was played for the people who want to know?
I have no idea. Like it was probably D4, some kind of D4 or something.
They both play boring. They both played on boring lines, so it definitely was D4. Like the game started with D4.
Yeah, I think it was a Benoni. I think he plays that.
So you had the white pieces because I know you're not playing the Benoni.
Yeah, I had the white pieces.
And another thing I can guarantee about that game, I guarantee you being played a funny move order because he is known for that. He plays funny move orders in the open against lower rated players just to throw you off. I know he did that against me like every time I played him. Every single time he played a tricky move order and got exactly what he wanted.
King F1.
Yeah,
no, he would throw in stuff like A3 or H3 or A6 or like a weird knight move and then get into like exactly what opening he wants.
That's being for you. I can't stand his ass. I can't stand his ass. So Cam, let me ask you another question. You said what?
He's not everybody's taste. Like, either you like him or you don't, pretty much.
So let me ask you another question. I know a secret that you told me. You said if somebody plays the Banco Gambit against you, you have a 95% chance of winning. Is that true?
I would say so. Like, I just don't think the open is good. Like, I don't know. He just give away all the
Damn.
pawns. Like,
You said the open is not good.
I mean, it's good. I mean, if you're strong, everything's gonna be good. But I think if you're under 2,000 and you're playing an experienced D4 player, like it's just not gonna be nice for you. I mean, because you just gave away 2 pawns or at least 1 pawn.
Mr. Nonchalant, shout out, man. I
One pawn for
appreciate you
sure.
wearing that dog walk hoodie too, man. Good support. Damn. Joe, pick up off that. You was a Banco player for a minute. Cam said he gonna beat the brakes off.
I never
Who
played the
played
Banco in my life.
bro?
I don't even know what the Banco is.
D4,
I
knight
never played
f6,
that.
C4, C5, D5, pawn B5. You didn't play that before. CX B5, A6.
I never played that.
He's lying. He's played it. I know he's played it.
I never played the Banco.
One point in time, we was all playing weird openings. The Checkmate, the Banco, King's Indian. We was playing.
I never against D4. I only played the King's Indian. I played the Budapest and the England Gambit for a while, and then I switched to the King's Indian. I never played the Banco. I never liked gambiting pawns with black. Like that many
you played
pawns.
the King Gambit with white though.
That's white. I'm up a move. I never understood gambiting 2 or 3 pawns with black.
It's the same thing for initiative. You agree, Cam?
You still down to move.
Yeah, I mean, like, like in the Banco Gambit, like you sack your pawns and then I play the pawn B6 line, so your queen's in an awkward spot. It's really a bad Benoni. Like, I know there's some Banco Gambit players out there, but like, it seems like it's just a bad Benoni. Because I'm never letting you get your bishop on A6. And I'm gonna clamp down with A4, and I'm gonna clamp down on the B5 square. And I'm gonna move my knights around, move my knight to C4, blockade the C5 pawn. Like it's just not good. That's my opinion.
Okay, so let's talk about our homeboy Steven Jennings. Somebody Cam and Joe both got chess beef with. Who want to go first?
Cam go first because they actually Cam already buried them. I got to dig them back up, then rebury them.
All right,
Cam, give some backstory how you
it all started at the 4 versus 4 in Chicago, right? So like we're playing. He done lost like every match. Like he lost almost every game, and then he gets to me. He's playing good. It's close. Like everybody's tired. Everybody's tired. We just had a long trip. So like, long story short, there's an interesting move to make. Like, there's some. He tried to get some technicalities. On me, and I like those guys. I like those guys. Nathan Kelly.
Say it with your chest, bro.
But I mean, like, they try to get over on us. You know what I'm saying? So it's call it what it is. Like, he called a technicality on me, but then like the next game, I called a tech on him, and it was on camera. And they don't want to rewind the camera back, and they'll say like, oh, since we didn't do this technicality against you this first time, we can't call the tech on him the second time. So they went in the back room, they had to talk. He got really upset. He felt the pressure on him. And it got pretty heated. So I mean, like, me and him got we got a friendly but not friendly beef. Just beef.
Just beef.
So
Yeah,
we
because
played the match. You said what?
No, I was just gonna say because all three of us played in that match.
Right, like
Joe, you want to pick up on it? What happened since Cam want to be to get a PG-13? I know you're gonna give the rated R, so go ahead.
I don't know what happened. I was playing. I just look up and all hell broke loose.
Listen, I'm gonna say it how I saw it. So we're down. We're playing a 4-on-4. It's us three, and we're missing Mick Malloy. Right? Cam just beat Tim Donahue. They were not expecting. Chicago was expecting Tim Donahue to beat all of us. Right? Cam just beat Tim Donahue 6'2" or 5'3". Cam just knocked down their star player. So now they sweating bullets. They like, 6'2"?
Yeah,
6'2".
You said 6'2", Cam?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cam beat Tim Donahue 6'2". So now they're looking shocked because during that time we was either leading or it was like real close. So now we go to the last round, and I never forget it because Marcus told me all I need to do is win my match. And we know Cam gonna beat Jennings because Jennings ain't beat nobody. So Marcus could vouch for me. We played G Wayne. I'm playing G Wayne. I beat G Wayne. I get 5 of them. I beat G Wayne by 1 game. So I turn around Marcus. I say, Marcus, is that enough to win the match? He like, yeah, we got it. Cam easy money up there. You see, Cam easy money up there. I think Joe was playing Pine, right? You was playing Pine, and Mick was playing G Wayne. So Mick and G Wayne, they split. They had a draw. I think it was 4-4, something like that. I beat G Wayne. So Cam like Marcus like it's coming down to Cam. So everybody we looking like, yeah, it's easy money. Cam gonna beat the hell. You know what I'm saying? Just dog stomp. You know what I'm saying? Tim Donahue. So I don't know what happened, but over a touch move, right? I think I had a discrepancy over a touch move. And all I remember Marcus like, no, man, that ain't going that we ain't finna lose our money like that. You see what I'm saying? And all hell broke loose. And actually, shout out to Tom Murphy because he was the one that first agreed, said, man, it was so close to call. Let's just call it a tie because I think they was up by 1. I mean, it was just so close. You see what I'm saying? So my opinion was of the match was they were afraid that they was going to lose that match, and they didn't want to put that Game 7 pressure on Jennings versus Cam. Cam was putting their hands and feet that tournament, and the dispute happened. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up keeping the money, and then Jennings' claim name is he won a little game for a trophy that we really didn't even pretty much care nothing about. And he was holding it all on everybody's head, but it is what it is. That's my opinion of it. Do y'all agree?
Yeah, that trophy game that really didn't mean anything. Like, because I just got done playing Tom Murphy. Like after the tournament, like we were playing for 8 hours. Like, and then okay, you got a cheat-mate on me. Like, okay, like
as long as we lose no money that day.
So what happened
Joe,
in the cage
agree?
match? What happened in the cage match when you met Jennings?
Right.
Yeah, that was just I think he was just outmatched. Like, you can tell everybody in the comments that he's just real outmatched that match. Like the styles were different. He tried like all the cheap tricks didn't really work this time.
Right.
So I mean, his tactics might work on somebody like, that 1500 from the Caribbean. So, I mean, playing a real,
And they'll be throwing shots, baby.
Shots fired.
No, I'm saying no. I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm just saying like, you know, it won't work. Like I'm over 2,000. You know what I'm saying? Like it won't work with anybody like over 2,000. Like just like cheap tactics. It's zaps and traps. You know that won't work. You know.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm expecting when I play him, because he pretty much play the same line.
Cameron versus JJ Lane. Can we get it to happen before 2020? Before the year is over? Yes or no?
Before the year's over, that's like 3 days away. I don't know. I mean, I played JJ. I caught him out. I caught out JJ in my last match. I think I caught him out twice. You know, I think we make a good match.
JJ is a good friend of mine, bro.
You talking about the same JJ that traded you?
Yeah, he traded the shit out of me too. But I got traded for Matthew Stevens. Y'all see what type of work he was putting in. I ain't get traded for no bum. Yeah, he did. Traded me for Matthew Stevens. You had to bring that up too, didn't you?
I trade both of y'all for Matt Stevens.
I didn't get that.
You know, I was gonna speak on that anyway. How was I in that caliber pool to get traded for Matthew Stevens? That I don't understand.
I don't think they should go by at least trading. They should go by.
Say it again.
I was saying, how was I in the same pool to get dropped so they could pick? You know what I'm saying? Because they had it all broke down in groups. So you telling me I was like God tier? You see what I'm saying? How did that work?
Yeah, you would see. It was 3 different tiers that season. It was top tier, mid tier, and low tier. You were a top tier player, so you can drop anybody for a top tier player if y'all ratings were within, I believe, 200 points. And Matthew, he had a low rating when he started the season. He was like maybe 2,400, and you had a high rating when the season started. You was like 2,300 or something. So the criteria fit. It just Matthew just. I don't know how he went from 2,400 to he was almost 27 at one point, I think. I guess he just started playing more on leeches. But yeah, Matt a beast.
And I'm gonna say this too. Let me say this too. I don't understand why they didn't have the NBL season during the quarantine. I hope they don't talk about having it when I'm about to go back to work. This has been the perfect time for it.
You know, I think it
agree.
Yeah, I think it was just a situation when quarantine started. Nobody knew exactly how long this was going to be. Like nobody, like people were worried about like being alive. You know. So it was like I don't think just having the season, and that was on the mind of anybody. I mean, like we had conversations or whatever, but like not even none of the coaches were even pushing like when is the season starting, or like we weren't. Nobody was really asking. Even the players, none of the players was asking like when the season started. I think everybody was just worried about getting through this corona stuff, and then it affected so many people. A lot of people had people passing away every week and things of this nature. It just wasn't on nobody's mind, I think.
No, I agree. I should have reworded that maybe later on if that sounds better. Not when it first happened, but you know what I'm saying. Later on, when we understand like what we could have did. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that would have been the perfect time.
I mean, even so, like right now, I think we're still like at like high level cases, in a lot of states. So, like, I don't think it just hasn't died down yet. I mean, it seemed like it's dying down now, but you just don't know. We just don't know. But I did have a talk last week with one of the directors of the league, Big Lou, and I really can't say much about it yet, but it's looking like the season's going to be starting pretty soon.
Cam.
Yo.
It was brought up before quarantine, they wanted a board cage match, Kameron Tolliver versus Jimmy. I hate butchering the name. It's Antunde, whatever. I apologize if I butchered his. It didn't happen. Would you be interested in playing that online?
Yeah, sure. Like, he was my teammate for the NBL last season. The Stingrays. Like, I think it would be a good matchup for sure. I'm really up to play anybody at my level. Like, if it's JJ or Tim or Jim, I'm really up to play anybody.
I thought it was Jimmy. You was Jim. I got a question for both of y'all. What happened to Alex? What's his name? Fick?
I talked to him a couple months ago.
Yeah, I ain't saw him post. I just came to my mind like he ain't post none of that. Is he all right, man?
Yeah, I talked to him I talked to him a couple months ago. I think it's just because Corona, the Corona, like I said, Corona, like I don't know if you noticed, like nobody even talks in the chat anymore. Like everybody's just out doing their own thing right now.
Yeah, I was wondering, man. That came to my mind.
Yeah, you're funny.
Joe, anything you want to ask him? Okay, I got another question. We're going off topic a little bit. A. Cashmere, Maduri, James Canny. Who you got winning and why? I'm finna step away for a minute. It's on y'all.
This fool left his own show. I can't. I just couldn't see like Skip Bayless just getting up and walking away in the middle of the show. But what was his question?
Akash versus Jimmy.
Oh, I got Jimmy.
Yeah, I got Jimmy too. Like, they're both really similar players, like tactical players. Like, Akash plays some weird openings. He'll play B4. He'll play other weird stuff. Like, I think Jimmy's like high FM strength to me. Like, he's probably like mid FM strength to me.
Yeah.
I don't think Akash is at that level yet.
Agreed, but it's funny because I looked up their record and Jimmy is up. It's 36.5 to 30.5. And it's primarily because they play those wild games. Every game I've seen them playing, it's a wild game. Like pieces hanging, flying everywhere, kings exposed. Like every game. We actually went over a couple the last show. We just flipped through a couple of the games and it was just tactics everywhere.
11-10, James Canny. That's my score.
Yeah, I think I had it at like 12-9 or something. 13-8, something like that.
Cam?
Cam's frozen right now.
Yeah, Cam on that edible, bro. That in another zone. In another zone, he's Superman, like Gucci Man said. Cam Superman. Oh.
Yeah,
but anyway,
no, his computer. It's Cam froze up.
It's all good because we was pretty much closed with the Cam chapter anyway. So me and you could just, kick it and all that other stuff. So what matches do you want to see coming up online? Or maybe one of our friends, D'Angelo, talking about maybe we could do Detroit versus Chicago online. Maybe we could we can't do 15 on 15, probably like 7 on 7, something like that. You think we get 7 players?
Online, you can get 15. It's easier to get 15. If we got 15 to show up at the club, you get 15 online.
Who plays online? Minibus. I'm just saying.
We don't need. I mean, we really don't need him.
I'm just saying. Like, I think between 7 to 8 players, Detroit versus Chicago.
We can get 15 up online.
I bet you we couldn't get 15. Like 20.
No, I think it would be easier. It just would be some different. It would be some different. I'm not gonna name our roster if we're about to set up a match. that's giving the opponents
I'm
too
not
much.
saying. I'm just saying like. I want to see James. Listen, I want to see Kevin Cupid play again. I want to see Orlando Husbands play again. I want to see James Canny. These are the players I want to see play. I want to see Akash Maduri. I want to see Angel Lopez play again. You see what I'm saying? These players. What you think?
Yeah, I mean, if it's a good match, it's a good. As long as it's a good match, I don't like seeing blowouts. Really, to be honest, I'd rather see a close matchup, a nail biter. I hate looking up and it's a 7-1 score or 8-2 or 10-1. All the crazy crap that's going on. I like to see close matchups where it's going to the last game. It's going down to the last game. 10-10 going down to the last blitz game. That's what I want to see.
But this is what I'm saying. With them players, like for example, them players I named, you're not going to see no blowout. Kevin Cupid. I'm just thinking of the pool players I just said. You had 1 second, Joe. 1 second. I'm finna mute myself. Yeah. Yeah, my bad. I had to mute the mic. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to mute the mic. I got to make a run in like 4 or 5 minutes. But what I'm saying is, pool of players, Kevin Cupid, Orlando Husband, Angel Lopez, James Canny, Justin and Poole playing each other, you're not going to see no blowouts. You see what I'm saying? Maybe Angel Lopez versus Kevin Cupid. I think that would be dope. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
I want to see LaMelo Mack play again. You see what I'm saying? I mean, he got the door. Huh?
He banned from playing, bro.
I'm just saying these are the matches I want to see. So even if it happens, we have to organize and put it together. That's what I want to see. I'm leave it to Joe to close us out. And make sure y'all check into the Checkmate Double Show on Wednesday. I'm gonna have Tyler Borough here because that's gonna be a crazy interview. This dude in the chess boxing and WWF and flipping off mattresses and all that other stuff. But Joe, go ahead and close us out, my guy.
All right, catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching.
That's it. Man, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you follow Joseph Gasson on Facebook. I'm out. Peace, love, be safe. Happy holidays.